Your toddler isn't making a mess. They're actually building their immune system, developing their brain, and learning critical life skills. That mud pie, the sand everywhere, the paint on their body, it's not chaos, it's development in real time. And once you understand why dirt is essential, you'll never see mess the same way. You've tried keeping everything clean. You've tried limiting messy activities to outside. You've tried contained sensory bins. But your toddler still gravitates toward the messiest play. And you're wondering, why does my child always cheeriest activity? Am I too uptight about cleanliness? Is mess really important? Here's what nobody tells you. Dirt isn't dirty the way we've been taught to fear. Exposure to microbes strengthens immunity. Messy play builds neural pathways that clean toys cannot. The real issue isn't that your child loves mess. It's that our culture created unrealistic cleanliness expectations that harm development. And once you understand the science, everything changes. In the next 10 minutes, I'm breaking down 7 reasons why messy play is essential and how to embrace it without losing your sanity. Here's what we're covering. Reason number 1, immune system development. Reason number 2, sensory integration. Reason number 3, fine motor skills. Reason number 4, creativity and problem solving. Reason number 5, emotional regulation. Reason number 6, scientific thinking. Reason number 7, building resilience. And at the end, I'll share the one mistake that sabotages messy play. So stick around. Let's get into it. Reason number 1, immune system development. Exposure to dirt and outdoor microbes trains your toddler's immune system to distinguish harmful from harmless substances. Most parents miss this because we've been taught germs are bad. But when your child eats dirt or licks a muddy toy, their immune system is getting educated. Real example. Your toddler plays in the garden. They dig, touch worms, put muddy hands near their mouth. You want to sanitize, but research shows children exposed to diverse microbes have lower rates of allergies and asthma later. Their immune system learns what's truly dangerous. Why this happens? The hygiene hypothesis suggests overly sanitized environments contribute to allergic conditions. Your toddler's immune system needs practice identifying threats. Quick action tip. Let them get dirty outside. Limit hand sanitizer to necessary situations. This builds immune resilience. Reason number 2, sensory integration and brain development. Messy play engages multiple senses simultaneously, creating stronger neural connections. Sensory integration is foundational for learning and emotional regulation. Here's what this looks like. Your toddler finger paints. They feel texture, see colors mix, smell paint, hear squishing, maybe taste it. 5 senses at once. This multisensory experience creates pathways supporting reading, writing, and regulation later. The science. When multiple senses engage simultaneously, the brain creates stronger networks. When your toddler plays with messy materials, they're building foundations for all future learning. Quick action tip. Gradually introduce textures. Start with rice, progress to wet sand, then mud, then paint. This builds sensory integration. Reason number 3, fine motor skill advancement. Manipulating messy materials builds hand strength and finger dexterity. Your child develops motor control needed for writing and self-care. Real scenario. Your toddler squishes Play-Doh. They pinch, roll, flatten, pull. Each motion strengthens hand muscles. 6 months later, they have the grip strength to write. The messy play was preparation. The hidden trigger. Clean toys require less strength than messy materials. Toddlers are building muscle control their hands need. Quick action tip. Provide resistive materials like stiff Play-Doh, thick mud, or kinetic sand. This builds hand strength and writing readiness. Reason number 4, creativity and problem solving. Messy play has no rules, no right answers, infinite possibilities. This builds divergent thinking, the ability to see multiple solutions. Picture this. Your toddler has mud and water. They discover mud is thick, add water, and it becomes liquid. They experiment with ratios. They build, it falls, they try again. They're testing hypotheses and learning cause and effect through mess. Why it matters. Structured toys have predetermined outcomes. Messy materials respond differently every time. Mess isn't random, it's experimentation. Quick action tip. Ask open questions. What happens if you add more water? What else could you build? This helps articulate scientific thinking. Reason number 5, emotional regulation through tactile input. Tactile sensory input from messy play calms the nervous system. The difference between regulated and dysregulated can be accessed to messy play. Here's an example. Your toddler is overstimulated. You bring out kinetic sand. They dig, squeeze, watch it flow. After 10 minutes, they're visibly calmer. The tactile input regulated their nervous system. The deeper reason, deep touch activates the parasympathetic nervous system, the calm down response. When your toddler seeks mess, they need regulation. Quick action tip. Keep calming messy materials accessible. Cloud dough, kinetic sand, or water bead. This supports self-regulation. Reason number 6, scientific thinking and experimentation. Messy play is hands-on science. Mixing, pouring, observing changes are foundations of scientific method. Real example, your toddler mixes dirt and water. They observe, it becomes mud. They add more dirt, it thickens. They're testing variables, observing outcomes, drawing conclusions. Real science, just messily. What's happening? Your toddler understands cause and effect, makes predictions, learns from results. Quick action tip. Provide materials that change states. Ice that melts, baking soda and vinegar reactions, cornstarch and water. This teaches the world is full of transformations. Reason number 7, building resilience and risk assessment. Messy play involves uncertainty. Things don't work, hands get uncomfortable, outcomes are unpredictable. Tolerating discomfort builds resilience. Here's how. Your toddler builds a sandcastle. It collapses. They try with wetter sand. That works. They learn failure isn't final, it's feedback. They develop persistence and frustration tolerance. The big picture. Every toddler needs to learn life is messy and unpredictable. Messy play is the safest way to build resilience. Quick action tip. Resist fixing or cleaning during play. Let them navigate mess. This creates confidence handling challenging situations. Now here's the mistake that sabotages everything. Constantly interrupting messy play to clean hands. Even if you provide materials and no benefits, if you stop play every 2 minutes to wipe hands, the nervous system never gets sensory input needed. Why? Regulation and learning happen through sustained engagement. Here's what to do instead. Designate messy playtime and space. Put your child in clothes you don't care about. Set up outside or on washable surfaces. Then step back and let them stay messy the entire session. When you stop interrupting, you'll notice deeper engagement, more experimentation, better regulation. Over time, your child builds resilience and creativity from truly messy exploration. Look, embracing mess is hard. We've been conditioned to value cleanliness. But now you know the science. You understand why dirt matters, and you have specific ways to incorporate messy play. Every child is different. Some love mess immediately, others need gradual exposure, and that's okay. The fact you're here, willing to let go of perfection for development, makes you amazing. Start with one messy activity. Pick what feels manageable. Try it this week. Small changes create big results. If this changed how you see mess, hit that like button. Subscribe to Parenthood Unlocked for science-backed insights. Drop a comment. What's the messiest thing your toddler has done? I read every comment. Thanks for being here. Thanks for prioritizing development over perfection. See you next time.